His Excellency, the Governor General, my dear friend, the Honorable Prime Minister, distinguished members of Cabinet, members of Parliament, members of the diplomatic community, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is bright, beautiful, and sunny in St. Lucia. But most importantly, the young people who we celebrate today, the future of St. Lucia, are demonstrating to us that they are ready and willing to take the brilliant culture of St. Lucia forward, to keep that culture and to take it forward, and we ought to give them a resounding round of applause for the work that they're doing in keeping alive the cultural heritage of this beautiful country. Allow me, on behalf of the government and people of Guyana, and more so on behalf of the Caribbean community, to wish the government and people of St. Lucia happy independence, a happy 45th independence. We are Caribbean brothers and sisters. Our histories, that of Guyana and St. Lucia, are intertwined. During the colonial period, St. Lucians journeyed to Guyana, contributing to our nation's development through participating in economic activity, in productive activity, prospecting for gold and diamonds, as well as enriching our agricultural sector. In turn, Guyanese citizens have ventured to St. Lucia, leaving their mark and contributing to the progress and prosperity of your nation. Prime Minister, I want to thank you sincerely for your government commitment to the integration of our community and our people by the warm and continuous welcome you have given to Guyanese here in St. Lucia. And by extension, I want to thank the St. Lucian people. In the year 1979, this was an eventful and tumultuous year for the Caribbean. It was a year that witnessed significant political changes within the region. The Grenada Revolution of 1979 fired the imagination of the left in the Caribbean, but frightened others with its radical reform in addressing social inequality and economic disparities. Both St. Lucia and St. Vincent and the Grenadines gained their independence in the same year, marking important milestones in the journey towards decolonization in the region. It is important for us to note, and I am pleased at a number of young people out here this afternoon, and I commend the government for organizing a function particularly tailored for the young people. Because in this world today, we're easily losing our sense of history. And if we lose our sense of history, eventually we will lose our sense of purpose. Because our history is what shaped our principles and our values. The principles and values that shape us as a people, as a country, and as a region. These are the principles that allow us to think about our country and about our region and what is best for our country and our region. Today, with technology that is good, we have lost greatly this understanding of history because we have stopped reading about our history. So it is important for us to remember that independence was not bestowed upon St. Lucia as a gift. It was earned. And today, we must remember that that independence was earned. And development of this country, as development in my country and development all over this region, must be earned. It must be earned by hard work and commitment and sacrifice. It must be earned by understanding our values. It must be earned by our commitment to the upliftment of each other. It must be earned by our commitment to national goals and national tasks. This commitment would see different one of us and one of you becoming heroes. Yes, there will be struggles and sacrifices, but it is struggles and sacrifices that give us this freedom today. We must be willing, as we face a very different world, 2030 and beyond, with AI, digitization, technology transformation. We must be willing to make the sacrifices. We must be willing to go through some level of struggles so that we can better prepare ourselves for a changing world, 2030 and beyond. And that is why over the last couple of months, and especially the last 2 days, I've had the opportunity to listen to your Prime Minister as he is preparing the next generation. He's preparing the next crop of leaders through the Youth Innovation and Entrepreneurship Program. We discussed ways in which we will collaborate to make that program, expand that program into a livelihood program, bringing in new crop of entrepreneurs, creating the opportunities for home ownership, building prosperity at the household level. This is the vision of the Youth Entrepreneurial Program, the Youth Innovation Program. And I commend this program because it focuses on the future. It focuses on aligning the current asset that we have, the young people, aligning them with the future opportunities, aligning them with realizing their full potential and taking the future of the country whilst realizing that full potential. These are the things that we must celebrate at this independence. It gives us an opportunity to reflect on the struggles before us and to recommit ourselves to the struggles and sacrifices ahead of us so that we can leave a better mark, so that we can leave a better St. Lucia. Yes, everything may not be perfect and will not be perfect, not here, not in Guyana, not anywhere in the region. But we have to perfect our minds. We have to perfect our ideas. We have to perfect our commitment. We have to perfect ourselves. And if each of us strive to perfecting ourselves, then we will build a nation of perfection. But sometimes we divorce ourselves from the nation. We divorce ourselves from the nation because we focus on all the imperfection. And many times, what is needed is the perfection of ourselves so that we can create the betterment of communities and societies. My friend, let us not become complacent, my friends. Let us not become complacent. We must never forget our history. Yes, a history that included genocide against indigenous populations, the relentless plundering of natural resources. But your ancestors did not simply accept these atrocities. They defined the oppression and subjugation through resistance, struggle, and sacrifices. And that paved the way for a free and independent St. Lucia that you enjoy today. Please put your hands together for the struggles that went before you. It is now our turn. It is now your turn to make similar sacrifices. It is now your turn to create your own history, so that when those after you reflect, they would see that you, in this present generation, prepared St. Lucia for a world 2030 and beyond. You ensured that you build a capacity that will secure your food system, that will secure you against the climate issues that we are facing, that will make you energy secure, and that will position you in a state of competitiveness in the rest of the world. So today, I recognize that the celebrations are geared towards passing the baton, passing the responsibility. But it's not passing. I think the important message is, how do we share collectively the responsibilities and tasks ahead of us? How do we share collectively the responsibilities and tasks ahead of us? How do we take collective responsibility for our future? Collective responsibility requires collective action, collective thinking, and a collective understanding as to what are the priorities of the country. So on this glorious occasion, I urge all St. Lucians to recommit yourselves to the ideals of the forebearers and to protect those ideals, to protect the freedom, the equality, and the betterment you have today. And I wish that you will continue to honor their legacy, protect their legacy, and celebrate their legacy. But before I leave, I want to leave two quotes with you from your own Derek Walcott. Behind us all, the sky folded, as history folds over a fish line, and the foam foreclosed with nothing in our hands but this stick to trace our names on the sand, which the sea erased again to our indifference. End of quote. The second quote: the time will come when with elation you will greet yourselves arriving at your own door, in your own mirror, and each will smile at the other's welcome. If we think carefully, that time has come when we must be pleased to greet ourselves with a clear conscience at our own door and before our own mirror. And once we do it right, that image will smile back at us. I thank you, and God bless you, the people of St. Lucia, and this beautiful island country, and may He protect you and give you what is the best for all of you, the people of St. Lucia. Thank you.